it's a very easy thing to be weaponized.
Sharing your location.
Boom! Hello, I'm alive. Hi, last dude. Welcome. How you doing, buddy? Move my pick myself up a little. There we go. Hi. Hello. So today's a bit of an impromptu episode. Hi, Osrian. And congratulations on your magic click powers. Last dude says doing good. Wonderful. I'm glad you're doing well, buddy. So today's a bit of a surprise episode. I got asked to do a album cover for Electroshark. We spent a bit of time hashing out ideas and coming up with concepts, and this is what we came up with. So I'm going to be making a proper version out of this. Ocean says, "Praise be Kek, God of Chaos." Good for you, buddy. So I'm gonna, oops. Control Shift C, copy all this, and paste it into a new version. This is 4096 by 4096. Big canvas. That's the pixel density, so it's pretty big. I'm gonna scale this up to fill the whole canvas. They were insistent they wanted to be square, so we're making it square. Because, you know, it's an album cover, so square is the way it's gotta be. And yeah. I guess we'll just get straight into it. How you doing today, Ozian? Nobody! Very close to funny numbers. My god, you are obsessed with that number. I think you need help. There's a sickness in you, nobody. And it's cold. You got that 6-7-ness in you. That's 6-7 sickness. Ocean says, good, I continue my evolutionary tree of goblin-like creatures. Oh, cool. I think they're called goblinoids. Nobody says blame social media for that. I could. Or I could just keep blaming you. Which one do you think's more fun? That's what I thought. That reminds me, I had an idea for a goblinoid species. I'd like to draw out sometimes. Kind of inspired by termites, how they're kind of like see-through. You can see a lot of their organs, except where they've got like armored bits, where it's like darker brown. So like making their claws like make their whole body semi-translucent, except for their bones. You can see through them, which is kind of like browny color, and then their claws and their fingertips and any parts of their body that are like armored make them like a deep brown. Nobody says blame me. Never. Scam. That's a cool emoji. I gotta make one of those. Gotta make some sign emotes. So how you doing, nobody? So we're gonna call this one a base reference, and get right into it. Cute. So I guess we'll start with the background. That's a nice reference picture. Nobody says I slept for half the day. I was exhausted, man. Oh, dang. You want to be well rested for the upcoming furry convention. You don't want to be exhausted for that. But yeah, what's got you so exhausted? You been busy? Nobody says, but it's slowly getting better. I have many opportunities for jobs, and it's great. It gives me hope. Wonderful! I'm so glad. Yeah, it was pretty rough the way you got laid off out of nowhere like that. But yeah, you got this, nobody. I believe in you. Ozun says, I hope one day I can become the Romanian Indiana Jones so I can make life more interesting for myself. I mean, what's stopping you now? Be the change you want to see in the world. Get out there and loot those temples. Nobody says, I don't know why I've been so tired. I think my body can finally relax mentally. I'm starting to feel better. Oh, wonderful. Ozun says, work, life, family. Oh, yeah. I suppose. So, let's get started. So this one's going to be our sky layer. And we're going to go ahead and start with I think a deep blue. So it's going to be like a fiery sunset, but the base backing of it, I think, will be like a deep purpley blue. And then it kind of like works its way up into red as it gets, yeah, as we get the redder stuff in. So yeah, this is going to be our base. Chaos says, wah wah! Hey, Chaos, welcome! Getting a bit of lag here. Hopefully that doesn't hang around too much. Ooh, that's a lot of lag. Nobody says, I'm so excited for the con! Finally some happy time after months of exam stress and work stress. Yeah. Finally, time to relax. Okay, so that's gonna be the extent of the sky. Let's add in a cheeky sun. And the sun's gonna get blurred out eventually. So I want the sun to be kind of fiery yellow. Happy lurking, nobody! Happy lurking, chaos! But yeah, we're working on a commission for Electroshark. They're releasing their latest album, and they've very kindly asked me to do a cover for it. So I'm going to do my best. Make the bestest cover I've ever come up with. We, like I said before, we've come up with a rough sketch of how we want it to look. And, yeah. that's what we're doing today. So we'll blend this in later. But for now, I think we'll get started on clouds. So for the clouds, I'm gonna grab some kind of splatter brush. No, this one's a bit too splatter. Let's have a look at our textures. This one? Oh, that's way too splatter. Although this will come in handy later. Let's see. Maybe. Yeah, it's way too splatter. I think the first one's the way to go. Alright, so now we want a deep red. I'm gonna blend this into the purple. Oh, we need something lighter. More yellow. Chaos says, might watch from YouTube, it's more stable on mobile. Okay! I'll open up the YouTube chat so we, oops. So we don't miss anything. Sancho, welcome! Yip yip. Yippee-ki-yay! Okay, I got the YouTube chats open. So if, Chaos says anything, we'll see it. Hopefully. No promises. So, what do we want? We want... That looks better. Okay, okay. So we're gonna start brushing in some clouds. I think sky is the best place to start with this. So we're just kind of like trying to get the volume of the clouds in. So as they get closer, or higher up, we get more and more... more thicker. The clouds get thicker. So we're just gonna start painting like so. That looks good. And we're just kind of like getting the outline of these fellas in at the moment. I feel like this needs to be bluer. This needs to be much bluer. Let's add a filter mask to this. No, that's going towards red. I'm gonna bring it back. Nice deep blue. But also quite dark. Okay, we need a bit of freshness to it. Electroshark! My username in the Electroshark... hang on, my username is theelectroshark. Oh, okay. Okay. That's the needs fix. Hello Electroshark, welcome! Did you want to collab? Hang on, just in case you can't hear me, I'll type in your chat. Did you wanna collab? Odd. Anyway.
We got an hour and a half. Sure.
An hour and a half? Oh, I think it was yes. Okay. I only said the second half of that, but if you want to give me a call, I'm game. Let me change the title. Hello!
Hello.
I saw you doing art!
Hello. Yeah.
I saw you doing art!
Yeah. I may have gotten a little tired though.
It looks gorgeous. I love what you've done so far. It's a it's a really organic pose. Really dynamic. Like they're actually like flexing and doing things that people do when they're posing.
Yeah.
Ooh. Was it a challenge? Looks like a challenge.
It was just art fight.
Oh, art fight, art fight.
Yeah, it was a challenge. It was not too bad. I figured it out.
Well, that's good.
I didn't shade it or anything.
Hmm.
I'm probably not going to.
Ah, yes. Shading's a big job. Okay.
Yeah.
Thing has been updated. Did you wanna collab?
I mean, sure. I don't know what I would do.
No, I mean just
Drawing.
knock. Like the Twitch collab thing.
Yeah, I think I.
Already go.
Oh, that's weird. I knocked on you.
Yeah, and then I knocked back, and now it's saying. Oh, there it goes. Winning.
We did it.
Success!
Pretty cool.
Still early days.
Mm-hmm. I'm not really sure what to do next.
More art
I know
fight?
I agreed to collab, but
There's always room for more art fight.
could do art fight.
I mean, there's no pressure. If you need to go, you should you gotta look after yourself.
I could play a game.
Ooh.
Would that count as something you wanted me to collab with?
Look.
doing?
I'm just happy to be spending time together. Doesn't matter what we do.
That makes sense. Sometimes it gets lonely.
It does. Companies very
You
much
gonna play the
appreciate
funny game then?
the funny game.
Yeah.
League of Legends.
No. I had a dream about League yesterday.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was something.
But why?
I don't know. I played it for a while, maybe.
You played it yesterday?
No, a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
I just dreamed about it. Now you're bringing it up today. Synchronicity.
Synchronicity. Carl Jung would be so proud.
I'm mostly just farming. Oh god. Bro just died in front of me.
Oh, this is the abiotic game. So
Mhm.
is this like a backroom sort of deal? You're like trapped in some kind of super office you're trying to survive in?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, really? I got it right the first try?
Yeah.
I was just trying to be funny. I wasn't expecting it to be shit, I don't know where to go with this.
Correct. It's correct. It's a backroom style game where you're trapped in a facility and you're trying to escape.
Ah. And is there like a story to it or anything?
Yeah. Basically, so far, we've had lots of... I don't really know what the story is. I can't keep track of everything. But, I guess, let's see, what happened so far? Where's the door? So far we're kind of just trapped in the facility. There are a bunch of aliens that have dropped through portals, and we are going to wind up opening a portal that's supposed to be closed so the world is safe. But if we do open the portal, it's the only way we can escape the facility.
Ah,
So basically we're an antagonist in this game.
so basically Half-Life?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's pretty much Half-Life. Except, you know, you can farm.
So it's like Half-Life meets Stardew Valley?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy it. And I made a soup out of donuts. It was disgusting, but gave my character more energy.
Why more? Is it because you're
Sugary slop.
Is it because you're eating the donuts?
Yeah. But it also causes you to have to use the bathroom more often.
That's the mechanic?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a game.
Man, I haven't seen pooping mechanics in a game since Death Stranding, which is one of my favorite games, so I'm not gonna shit on it too much. But
It's a quality piece of content, I gotta say.
So if you don't use the restroom, does your character like shit themselves? Asking for a friend.
Yes, they do, and you can use it to make soil.
Huh.
You probably shouldn't.
Oh yeah, night soil. That's not good. You get tapeworms and stuff like that, right?
I don't know, I think you can still use it. For plants.
I mean, IRL, you shouldn't. That's a bad time.
Oh, is that a thing?
Oh yeah. They call it night soil. It's yeah, you get parasites and stuff.
If you use it as soil? Or as
Yeah.
fertilizer?
Yeah, you gotta really cook it down if you want to use it for fertilizer.
The more you know.
Yeah. I think if you like, either bake it like in an oven or something, you just gotta kill all the bacteria before you use it for fertilizer, because otherwise the plants will absorb it, and then it'll be in the food, and then that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
It is very bad.
No.
Yeah. Hi, chat. Today we're learning about poop.
Night soil.
Oh, Foxy says, yeah, bad idea. You have to bake it. There was this whole bee plot in wasn't Hail Mary. The Martian, where he puts all his poop in foil bags outside of his habitat because it's like super cold and that sterilizes them. So yeah, there are cases where you can make it work.
Okay.
Hey, you never know when you might be, I don't know, trapped in a Mars habitat and have to only have your own feces to work with to grow crops so you can survive.
It's true. You never know. I mean, my character is trapped in a facility.
Exactly.
It happened to them. It could happen to you. I mean, you're in Australia, so is this game. You're in danger.
Wait, this game's set in Australia?
Yeah.
Is that why there's so many monsters there?
Yes.
That's fair. Australia is basically just an SCP.
It's true. Dangerous. Tomato soup. Kill. Oh, there's nothing.
Kill the soup?
Kill with soup. I'm just waiting for nighttime so the robot comes out again.
What's the robot do? His robot friend?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Robot
Why not?
tries to kill you.
Oh. Why's that?
They can't tell friend from foe.
Oh. Little guy, he just wants a friend.
He wants to murder a friend.
This is a friendly murder. What's the murder between friends?
It's murder.
What, you've never heard of killing with kindness? That's how it works, isn't it? Foxyfear says, can we have a exclamation mark Australia CMD that plays 5 seconds of Down Under?
No.
You could just ask. I'm an Australian, I can give you 5 seconds of Down Under. that wasn't an innuendo.
Okay.
Settle down, chat, jeez. Scuzzy says, hell yeah! Hey, Scuzzy! I've signed multiple petitions to make that our national anthem. So far, it hasn't taken, but I'm hopeful.
Dream.
Exactly. Don't let your dreams be memes.
Soup.
More soup?
Soup.
Shoot the whoop. Alright. Need some yellow. Scotty says, at least today Twitch was nice enough to notify me that you're live. Yay! We're also live with Electroshark, who's playing that Australian game with the friendly robots.
The killer robots that are friends.
Exactly. They just want to be friends. They just misunderstood. Scotty says, and isn't today supposed to be a day with no stream? It is, but we're having a special surprise stream because I love you so much.
I see. Let's go sailing.
This looks... It sounds like you... making some kind of like messed up SCP Dora the Explorer episode. Can you say back rooms? Unit says, whoa, Fox, you can't just go and surprise me now. Sure I can. Case in point, I'm behind you right now. Made you look.
I looked.
Sorry to disappoint, I'm not actually in your walls.
Damn.
I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have got your hopes up like that.
Where's the kitchen?
Unit says, technically, if I go southeast enough, I might reach Australia. Yeah, I mean, if you survive. You gotta make your way through the great white sharks, and the stingrays, and then the box jellyfish. And that's before you even hit land.
Salt. Gate Cascade Research Facility, achieved with science. Here at Gate, we're pushing the boundaries of what's possible through the use of advanced science and technology.
I'm Cave Johnson. You sound like a Cave Johnson ad.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Water cooler.
Is that good? Tell me how to feel about this. I don't know. Oh, yay! Why do we like water coolers?
Because they're full of water.
Oh!
And we can store water inside it.
Oh.
And then we can grow plants.
Oh.
See? Look at all my water coolers.
It's like you're making a little water cooler garden.
Exactly.
That is a lot of water coolers. Una says you should be on my right. I mean, hang on. Wait, no. I wouldn't be on your right, though, because the world's a sphere. Unless, you know, we're going by the flat earth theory, which, you know, no hate, if that's what you're into. But presuming you're not. I wouldn't be on your left. I'd be down and to your left. Oh, sorry, right.
Under even.
Actually, given the world's a sphere, I'm as much on your left as I am on your right. Like, you can go either direction, and technically we get to each other. You can, yeah. So as to keep the same heading.
Soup.
Soup! What's soup do?
You eat it.
Huh. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It gives you thirst and hunger and slows down how quickly you run out of thirst and hunger.
Well, I'm a thirsty fox.
Apparently. Now I have to use the toilet. So I have the toilet minigame.
Toilet minigame. It's imagining like a Helldivers style. You gotta hit the like quick time. You got a pooping quick time event.
So Exactly. I have too much food and it's starting to rot. This is tragic.
Oh. Well, that's why you get putting your food next to your toilet.
What?
Also, one thing that I just recently discovered about Americans is apparently they very often have their toilet in the same room as like their shower and their sink and stuff. They don't like to have separate rooms for that. That's pretty good. Una says
Pretty weird.
if I input the wrong code, I might fart too loud in the public bathroom.
Sounds about right.
Great. All right, Chad, give us your best poop jokes. Come on. We all know you've got them. Don't be shy. Una says, you guys have separate rooms for the toilet and bathroom? Yeah, it's actually really, really handy. Like, I've never thought about how handy it is. Like, not how, like, especially if you've got a partner living with you, or like, I don't know, housemates or something, not having to wait for them to finish showering or whatever to go use the bathroom. And also, not having your toothbrush in the same room as where you poop. Just seems like a no-brainer.
It seems like a no-brainer. But we have no brain. I'm gonna grow this potato.
What that? Nobody says you don't have the shower in the same room as the toilet. Actually, so when I was in Hong Kong, because space is such a premium there, I actually had the toilet in the shower. But yeah, Hong Kong's a special case. Not a lot of space to go around. Una says, don't paint that image to me now. What image? What image are you painting, Una? I'm trying to do a pink elephant. Don't think about it, Una. Whatever you do, don't think about it. If you think about it, it'll just make it more vivid and worse. Nobody says, every bathroom in Germany has the toilets in the same room with the shower. Oh my god. Disgusting. How do you live?
Poorly. Or is this critter?
The Australian experience.
Making a damn racket. Scaring the fish.
Aww.
I'm the fish that's being scared.
Be brave, shark. What? You're an apex predator. Why are you scared?
No, you're right. I forgot. Hello, shark included. I can't hydrate. I have to kill the robot.
As someone who has actually spooked sharks before, they are surprisingly skittish. Actually, most apex predators are surprisingly skittish. Like, if you just stand up to them and make a big hoo-ha, there's actually a fairly good chance they'll back off because they're just not used to animals doing that.
Okay, I'll be right back. I have
Oh.
to get water.
You're not gonna... you gotta go test the theory.
I can't kill robots if I'm dehydrated.
Man, hashtag just shark problems. Shark Included says you can't... Oh, that's a good point. Actually, if you're extra hydrated, if you get like a bottle of water, maybe you could throw the water on the robot and make it explode. Nobody says, listen, it's a luxury to have 2 bathrooms. Do I have to say more? No, it's just like a separate room. Like, it's not like a full bathroom. It's just like a separate like water closet. It's just like a closet-sized room that you have your toilet in. That's like separate from your bathroom. Like your bathroom's a room, but the toilet's just kind of like a, it's just a small side thing. Why am I getting into the logistics of bathroomology? So did it work? Were you able to intimidate the apex predators?
I was drinking water.
Lame.
Can't see shit. I'm intimidated.
See, told you. Apex predators are very easily intimidated.
Robot.
One thing we actually do learn in schools here is if a shark attacks you, you just go for the gills and the eyes. It's such a problem here, they have to teach it in school.
This is unfortunate.
Shark Included says it's maybe 2 square meters. Oh, hang on. Shark Included says, oh, I also have just the toilet thing. It's maybe 2 square meters. Yeah, same. It's very much the standard here. Oh, here in Australia. But then, like I said, you got places like Hong Kong that just go hard the other direction. And you just have the toilet and shower be the same room. Actually, the toilet, the shower, the sink were all in the same, like, 2-meter square room. It was, yeah. It was intense. I'm doing something wrong there.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh shit, there's another one.
Be brave, Shark.
Ow. You know what they say. Buy low, sell high.
Doesn't actually work. It's actually shocking stock trading advice. Because if you try and buy low, you're very likely to miss the bottom. If you try and sell high, you're very likely to miss the top. What you want to do is you want to buy on the way up and sell on the way down. If you try and they call it trying to catch a falling knife. If you try and catch a falling knife, you're just gonna wind up getting stabbed. How's about that? We've gone from discussing toiletology to stock trading advice. This is the kind of quality content you get around here.
Take that, critter.
Rude.
Big robot critter.
Such a bully. Or we just want to be friends. Scuzzy says, I was denied cheese and told I should eat like a normal human and not just grilled cheese for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What? Who told you this? How dare they? This is lies. Lies and slander. Foxy Pierce says, robots are scary. Yes, that is what I do in the Warcraft market. If you try and control it, you'll get burned. Always ride the waves of supply and demand. Yes, I used to play the Final Fantasy XIV stock market. I actually made quite a bit of money. I was very successful at it. The trick was to at the time to sell items the crafters need to make stuff. Because a lot of the times the crafters they'd be hyper focused on making like weapons and armor and stuff, but they forget that crafters also need gear too. So if you just make like crafting stuff, you know, fill that niche, it's a good time. Dio says, no, only cheese. There's nothing wrong with cheese for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Absolutely. Scuzzy says, oh, hello there, Dio. Presumably in their best Obi-Wan Kenobi voice. Is that your attempt at Chewbacca?
No, I'm just scared.
It's okay, we'll become a little bit Chewbacca when we're scared. Wow! Oh, I've been muted. Doesn't work on Shark stream though. Shark folks can still hear me. You just mute. Yeah, you just. Oh wait, didn't it? Oh shoot, that's because I don't have Firebot on. My bad. I'm a bit dumb. Should I just be quiet for 5 seconds to make up for it?
Kill.
You're right, it probably would kill me.
Just kill.
Just kill.
Kill.
Alright, Firebot is now alive.
How do you do, fellow rats? Give me my bullets back. Running with knives. Root bear. Hacking.
Scuzzy says, Scuzzy, my favorite rat! Sorry, nobody says Scuzzy my favorite. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Nobody says Scuzzy my favorite rat.
Nobody says. Wait a second.
Yep, literally nobody says Scuzzy's their favorite rat. Rhubarb! Good luck! Hi, Rhubarb!
Running with Knives is a killer album name. Hack.
Shark. Electroshark is totally elite hacksaw.
This portal room. We figured this out in our last run. It's scary. I don't want to go in there.
Have you played White Knuckle?
No.
Oh,
It's scary.
it is. It has a similar vibe to this, though.
Okay. I don't want to be chased by skeletons.
Sounds like something the holy Holy Nation would say.
Correct.
Nobody says luck! Happy looking! Rhubarb says the art is sick and this music. It's okay, it's definitely getting there. It'll look sicker in the future though. And in a good way, hopefully. There's a lot of blending in skies. You just kind of like throw down the rough sort of shapes and vibes that you want to get in, and then you just blend. It's just like 100 years of blending.
We love blending.
Yeah. Nothing like a good blend. Theo says, get chased by skeletons. Scotty says, salt! On a potato? Salted potatoes? Oh no, that's an egg? Salted egg? Huh.
I don't know what that is.
Oh wait, no, that's Monster. It's a Monster Energy... Monster Energy drink and eggs? I mean, I'm not one to yuck someone's yum, but that seems like a unique choice.
Yuck.
Yeah, electroshock will absolutely yuck your yum. So I don't have to. Thanks, Shark. Shark's being the responsible parent. I'm being the cool uncle. Guy says, so you're cheating on Mizuki?
Huh?
I'd have to feel literally anything from Mizuki in order for that to happen. See, no, our relationship is actually very straightforward. It's It's not even as complicated as love-hate. We just straight up hate each other. It's just a hate-hate relationship. It's nice. It's simple. This is a joke, by the way. We don't actually hate each other.
Yeah, I could tell.
What's that supposed to mean?
I could tell you were joking.
What? What, you think I actually do hate them?
No.
Wait, you think I'm joking about saying that I hate them, or like joking about saying that I don't hate them?
I don't know. I can't keep track of so many words. Do I look smart to you?
I don't know, are sharks smart?
I don't think so.
Do you feel smart?
No.
Una says yes. Dio says brain smooth. Yeah! You got that cute smooth brain.
Yeah. But I can fish in a video game.
Heck yeah.
That's what makes me smart.
Yeah.
Fish. Fish. Yes, I fish just existing, that's right. Oh crap. Wrong direction.
Scuzzy says sharks are pretty smart. Oh, okay. I know octopi are insanely smart.
Sharks are about as smart as doggies.
I met some pretty dumb dogs.
Yep.
Just saying. Dogs can be pretty fucking dumb. That might not be saying much depending on the dog.
Another stapler?
I like how sometimes they compare them to like humans. They say like, oh, a dog's as smart as like a toddler. And it's like, my dude, toddlers are actively trying to get themselves killed 24/7. That is not a good thing. Austin says, Fox, did you read my manga thing? I did. That was ages ago. I did. It was interesting.
Yeehaw.
Yippee-ki-yay.
This is riveting. I got a fish.
Well done. Ah yes, the obligatory fishing minigame.
I wonder how my plants are doing. Poorly. Hmm. I don't even know what I was trying to make.
Fish flakes?
Something like that. I needed to upgrade my bench. Yeah. Oops. Let's cut the fish.
Fish. Alright, let's add a filter layer to this and throw on some motion blur. See if that helps. Filter mask. Blur. Motion blur. To be in that direction.
Needles.
This is starting to look sky-ish.
It's very skyy. Where did I put the wood? I don't want to fight the skeletals. I'm scared.
Yes, they're just bones. Oh!
They're really big.
Scuzzy says bok bok bok. Chaos says hello Scuzzy!
Actually, you know what? Let's go pest hunting.
Yay! Pest control.
Get out of the woman's bathroom.
But that's so much cleaner.
Howie. Nice. I'll be right back.
Look!
Fish. Fish.
Go, Scuzzy says chaos! Fish.
Hello there. I'll be right back.
I'd like to blend in. Hmm. Alright. Ooh, wow. Arctic Champions popping a lot of emojis in. Oh, hang on. Arctic Champion says, "Hello there! Hello Arctic! Welcome! How you doing?" Cass is like, "Happy looking Chaos!" So he says, "Yap, yap, yap." Arctic says, "Yes! Coffee!" What? Oh, sorry. Arctic Champion says, "Doing good! Just drinking coffee and you." Cute. Scuzzy says, "Coffee!" Arctic Champion says, "Yes. Coffee."
Hello.
Welcome back, Shark!
I should probably get going.
Oh, okay. Well, it was lovely, streaming together.
Yeah, it was short, but it was fun.
Yeah, short but sweet. Always a good time. I'm using the wrong brush. That's why it's not working.
Fish.
Fish.
Yes, I will take care of business.
Well, have a wonderful rest of your day, Electroshark.
It'll be fun to do whatever I have to do.
Oh, excellent. Oh wait, hang on, was that sarcasm? I'm no good with sarcasm.
It'll be fine.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
You got this, Shark. Whatever it is.
I got this.
Yeah.
Alright, bye everyone.
Miss you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Farewell. Whoa! Hello, Raiders. Don't worry, I'll take very good care of you. Menacingly. But yes, hello, I'm Sleepy Fox. I'll be your pilot this evening. If you look out the left, you can see, oh, an electroshark, a flying electroshark waving. Arctic, thank you so much for the follow. Dio the Rat says cheese. Oh, look, Scuzzy, we got some cheese for you. Aw, miss Shark already. Just doing some blending. I love... Okay. I've got no idea how I did this section here, but I love how it turned out. I'm just trying to, like, replicate it over here as much as I can. I think I, accelerated this a little too hard. Properties... Yeah, it's better. This guy says, now you have 2 rats in chat. This may not end well. I mean, the more the merrier. Rats are well known for their parties. Rat party. I'm gonna close down the collab thing because I was gonna eat my RAM, which I am kind of short on. Arctic says, Hey, you found the Goofy Fox emote. I'm very proud of that one. Definitely my magnum opus. Okay, so it could definitely use a lot of work, but I'm pretty happy with this sky as like a first pass. We'll come back and have a second pass at it later, but for now, actually, hang on. I think we can. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's use a smudge tool. Where's our smudge tool? Close and fill, smart patch, colorize. Smart patch? Ooh, no, we don't want to use that. That's oh, that's a lot of lag. Scope says, well, totally ruined it for me. They did. God damn it, Turtle. Perfectly good emote. Ruined. Yeah, we can't use Splash Tool for this. That's gonna be a bad time. Where's the, It's like a warp tool. Fill. Colorize, sample, blah blah blah. I used it for the, assistant tool? I used it for the water. In the Mork Walk DM screen. Ah, whatever. Arctic Champion says, I get 2 number 9s, 1 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda, and you can put it on Scuzzy's tab, thank you. MC45, welcome! Oh, MC, you're looking for a Scrungle, aren't you? I hope you make it till tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's Scrungle Day. Can't promise that we'll get around to it, but if we do have availability, we will definitely get you a Scrungle. Although it's not looking likely. Hang on, that needs to be at the top. Okay, that'll do. Arctic Champion says other cards and they work, lol. Huh? Oh. Scotty says my card is declined. You gotta pay for it yourself. Arctic Champion says I found your other cards and they work, lol. Do they though? I feel like you don't get to make that call. I feel like that's Scotty's call to make. Because he says, not mine, I'm broke. You can ask Fox, I'm flat broke. Yep. You picked the wrong person to try and rob Arctic. You gotta learn to pick your targets. Anywho, now we're back to something I actually understand. Characters. Arctic Champion says, don't found some money on the street. Lol. What? Una says, my tablet's run out of battery, cries. I must take a break from arting. Well, a break might do you some good. Sometimes a break's a good thing. Anywho, we're gonna draw in the, line art for this character. Let's see, something like this. We got an eye. We got an eye. Got the hair thing going on here. Something like that. Arctic Champion says, that's Scuzzy, don't worry, I found some money on the street. Wait, are you giving the money to Scuzzy just so you can steal it? That's that's diabolical. Not gonna lie. That's downright diabolical. And the nose pan thing's gonna go about here. And there. Scotty says, well, Fox, I'm walking in the woods, and I just took off a few ticks off my legs. Gotta love summer. Ugh. Gross. Ticks. Ick. I'm glad you found them. Make sure you give yourself a good once-over. Make sure you didn't miss any when you get home. Scotty says, take all the money, cause I'm a rat. Oh, they roll a nat 20. Well done. Oh, Una, that's that's rolling with advantage. Advantage is you roll twice and you take the highest number. Arctic Champion says, well, there's $5,000 that I found, and I will split it with you. Aw, cute. Unit says, taking notes, because he says, what the heck is that? Oh, it's a little nutty guy. Cute. I am definitely not a fan of, emoji artists whose emojis aren't readable at scale. It's not good. Like they're going to be used in a chat. Why are they not readable in chat? Come on, do better. Alright, we'll get the general anatomy down, and then we'll throw the clothes on over the top. And then we'll get the proportions in. Guy says, I don't know, random gift subs. Yay! Wait, what? Oh yeah. Una says the very zoom in artist SMH. Huh? The very zoom in artist? Oh, hang on. Wait, what? I don't understand, Una. What does it mean? Explain yourself. Arctic Champion says Easter Green. Oh, cool. You found the commands. Wonderful. NC says, so you put paint blobs first, then sketch lines after? Oh, yeah, kinda. So the blobs was just kind of like just to get a vibe for where everything should fit, and I'm just kind of like drawing over, yeah, what the vibes were representing in my head. You know? So yeah, line sketch, then line art, then shading, then coloring if coloring's a thing. It's kind of all over the place. Why am I struggling so much with this one arm? It's not that hard. Come on, bro. You got this, Fox. There we go. That'll do. Una says, the artist who makes emotes, but it's unreadable in chat. Yes! That's exactly what I have beef with. Maybe I should be more understanding, but at the same time, it's... So, I think the reason a lot of artists do it, and the reason it irks me, is because they look really, really good on, like, an ad. Like, you put an ad up, and you've got all your emojis at, like, sticker size, like 256 by 256, and they look fantastic. But a lot of the time I look at these like ads that people do, and I just think there's no way that's ever gonna be readable at smaller scale. Like none of those features are gonna work at 28 by 28 pixels. Like not even a little. It's just false advertising. It look yeah awesome. They look great at 2 by 256. They're gonna look awful at any other resolution. And you're just getting people's hopes up. It's ick. I don't like it. Do better. Fingers there, thumb goes there, and then we've got this spear coming across here. Across here? Yeah, behind the back. And then up here. And we'll thin that down later. I've got it super thick now so I can see where it is. But yeah, that'll get thinner in a bit. MC says more like Telegram stickers and Twitch emotes. Yeah. But they'll advertise them as Twitch emotes when, you know, they're obviously, like you said, Telegram stickers. Like, fantastic as stickers. Like Telegram or Discord or whatever. But just, you gotta, like you see whenever I'm making my emotes, I always, like, zoom out to 33%. Because I gotta check constantly just to make sure that they read at a distance. Because otherwise, what's the point? Una says, I did try making Twitch animated emote for myself, but I can't test it yet. Oh, would you like me to test it? I can upload it here. I can just, like, we've got a slot set as, like, I can just deactivate crows for a minute and test it for you. I presume you mean that you don't have any slots for it at the moment. You haven't been, what's it called? Verified thingy? Whatever the Twitch thing is, where they unlock emotes for you. Una says, I'm not affiliated yet. That's the word I was looking for. Affiliate. Affiliate. Scope says, well, if you never specify that it's an emote for Twitch, you never lie. No, 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 they do specify. They say on the thing, I made emote Twitch. Emote. Well, I mean, I guess if they never say that these are for Twitch emotes, but I don't like that. That's still icky. Okay, so resolution for Twitch is 3. There is the 112, which is so if you click on 112 is Gigantify. Gigantify. There is the 56, which is mobile. Depending on the mobile, it's sometimes mobile, but it's also the preview. So when you click on an emote in chat, that's the one that shows. And then there's the 28, which is PC chat, and it's also sometimes mobile. And just for reference, 28 pixels is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's that many pixels. Which is not a lot. If I can like roughly square. So it's basically is just basically pixel art. 28 by 28, that's kind of a square. It really is just basically pixel art. And that's why I usually do pixel art over the top of any emotes I do. But yeah, so it's 3 sizes. And you can upload them separately. There's a little toggle when you go to upload that says auto resize. So you toggle that off, it'll give you all 3 options to manually upload. Definitely recommend doing this because their scaling thing, it works okay, but much more ideal if you make your own pixel art 28 pixel one. That's how you get them. That's how so for example, this one here. Actually, both of these, they really pop in in PC chat because they have the pixel art line art over the top. MC says, "Look, trying super hard not to type !play because Marble's on stream." Oh. I don't have marbles. Sorry. Unit says, heckin' small. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a pain, but once you get your head around it, it's not so bad. And again, you really gotta take it into account when you're designing the emotes, because otherwise it's gonna bite you in the ass. Una says, I've sent you... Oh, to your Discord DM. Oh, okay. Oh, cute! Alright, no, I'm sure it'll be wonderful. They look adorable. So let me, save all these to my desktop. Save... Oh, you even named them. Excellent. Alright, let me go into... MC says, look, I mean, I've been in streams with the game, and now it's just muscle memory. Ah, fair enough. Unit says, it was just planned as a sticker, but I found a website that has preset animations for gift. Ah, yes, yes. So let's go ahead and upload new animated emote. I got plenty of slots. Turn off auto resize, desktop, and upload all of these. 28. Unit. Test. And emote attribution. Oh yeah, it's just doing it. Okay, cool. Huh. Oh, it's 2 eyes. There you are. Okay, cool. Upload. And we'll just go ahead and temporarily put it in P1. And oh, gonna have to refresh before it opens up. So let's do that. F5. Okay, there it is. Olgin says, I love my horribly drawn manga. Just added 4 panels. Well done. Oof, extremely bad. Yeah, it doesn't read at all on PC, but I think there's a few things you can do to improve it. So, desktop, unit. So this is your 28 by 28. Actually, hang on, let's bring up the. So first of all, it doesn't fill up all the frame. You've got like maybe 4 or 5 pixels on the side, and yeah, on this side that can be filled up. So it's not perfectly centered. It's not filling up all the frame. So that's one thing you can definitely fix up. Number 2, you can go into the pixel art version and go through and, like I keep saying, it's going to be a bit tedious, but go through and pixel art around the whole thing. For every frame. So what you can do in Krita is we can go File, New, 28 by 28, and then you can go File, Import Animation or Video Animation, either way. Pretty sure, yeah, video animation, and then we go here. We go to our desktop, unit, like so, and this will import the thing, adds a bunch of frames. Do I have enough RAM? I got enough RAM. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. This is why it's not working so well. If we go to animation, but yeah, it's got all the frames in here. You can go through and do pixel art over this to make it pixel art over each of these frames to make it look a lot better, more readable. But yeah, fill up the space and then do pixel art over it. But yeah, that's how I do it. We don't need animation for this one. We want box space. Thanks for the tips. Hey, anytime, buddy. Alright, so we're just gonna roughly chuck in the hand here. Actually, hang on, wait, do I want it there? I think that's good. Yeah, that'll do for now. We'll come back and tidy that up later. speedies. Like so. That'll do. Okay, so the legs are a little long. Let's bring those in a bit. So, and... So... She kind of looks like she's standing. Really want those feet to be pointing straight down, so let's see if we can improve that. And I think we can do that by pitching this foot this way a bit. So she's a little bit pigeon-toed, but that'll help us get the idea across that she's only upping feet down. Like that. Scuzzy! Cute. But yeah, did you want me to, yeah, I'll put it back to Bros emote now. Unit test. Boop. Wait, where is the dancing crow? What the heck? Dancing crow's disappeared. Oh wait, no, there it is. There we go. Okay, we got the dancing crow back. He says, yeah, that. Una says, fuzzy Unit. Yeah. Alright, now for the wings. Oh, let's do some, a little bit more on the hair. MC says, look, limited time only emote. That's exactly what it was. Very special Unit event. Okay, struggling with getting these feet pointing down, but this will do for now. Let's do a little bit of work on the spear. Just sketch it out for now. Like so. Then there's another present here. And then... And... Go ahead and... That... 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 This guy says tail whip! Oh! Oh, 17! And a 13. That's pretty good. Happy liking, Una? Let's get some clothing on this. Something like this, like that. That arm's way too long. Let's bring this in a bit. I think this arm's a little long too, so let's go ahead and grab this whole thing. Bring it in to about there. There. Alright, so the wings. Ooh, the music's done. Let's just replay this. And then, yeah, so we want these wings to be kind of like they're flying? Like they're holding them up. So they're going to be at a bit of an angle. Hi, Scuzzy! Happy jingling. And then, like so. And then they're gonna come wider down here, like so. I think a little more along here would be good. This guy says, yep, it works! I cancelled out the app. Huh? What do you mean? Alright. Not really keen on how any of this body's turning out right now. Let's get rid of that. I also don't like how the legs have turned out, so let's get rid of that. So let's try the wings again. This is all gonna be largely silhouetted, so I don't need to get too hung up on the style of it, but I really do want to nail this, silhouette. This guy says you wore Oh, you were about to say something and then I jingled. Oh! Rude. It says had to test it. Oh yes, it was for science, of course. Then scrapes that come out of here. And then like that. Okay, is that better? Oh, it still doesn't feel quite right. What if we arc this a little less? Pull this straight. Ah, that feels better. Oh, that feels much better. Like, it's still too long. Let's grab that. Up. I should probably add in some guides real quick so I can make sure the composition is all good. Let's draw a cheeky little square here. That'll do. And we'll Control-C, Control-V, and then take this duplicated square and pop it over here. There we go, that's the middle of our frame. Let's pacify that down. So yeah, you need to be here. The sun needs to be brought over a little too. And the reference needs to be brought over. Whoops. Okay, that's a bit more centered. Oh, big stretch. Man, I'm gonna be a very busy fox this week. I got 2 commissions. I got this really fun piece for lecturer art, but also I'm gonna be doing some emotes on the Friday? Wait, what day's usually emote day? Thursday? Yeah, Thursday's Stronger Day, Friday's emote day. So yeah, gonna be finishing the emotes for electroshark, and then gonna be getting onto some new stuff. Folks finally got commissioned. Yeah, it's been nice not to have to worry so much about monies for a little bit. I should probably keep on the commissions this time, though. And, yeah, I keep doing my best to find some extras. But yeah, it's nice. Anyway, how you doing, Scuzzy? How's the weather? Wait, are you still out on your hike? Like on the forest? Adventuring? King, hello, welcome. How you doing? Alright, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that wing. Definitely need some work, but I think it'll do for now. So if we just go ahead and grab all of these. Do a Control C, Control V, Control T, mirror, enter, and then just bring this whole thing over. To there. Bounce. Over a bit. More. That's probably it. That sun needs to be brought over a little bit more. Sky says, sorry, disconnected for effect. Weather is fine. Rainy, but not much. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad the rain's finally let up. Has the flooding subsided yet, or are you still, dealing with that? Sky says, well, it's still pretty flooded in the countryside, mud and all, but the city is fine. Oh, okay, good. King says, by the way, I wasn't lying. Huh? King says, Unit, MC, Aussie, Kartik champion. Huh? Oh, King's on a 15 streak. Let's go! Well done! Alright, let's start doing some of the buildings now. Again, we're just sketching, so we don't need to worry too much about getting this perfect. Next layer below. Bring this back. And bring this over. King says, what beautiful thing you doing today? It's getting there. It's a CD cover for, Electroshark's new album. Speaking of which, if you're not already following them, Slash shut out the electroshark? I hope that's the right one. It is! Nailed it. Yeah, this is a cover for their new music album. They're actually pretty dang good at the whole music thing, so if you haven't, definitely go check them out. Yeah. Today was a bit of an impromptu stream, so I wasn't really prepared for it, energy-wise. I haven't really rationed out my energy very well this week. So we're probably not going to be going overtime. Okay, we're certainly not going overtime today. But I would like to get as much of this done as we can manage. King says, "Oh, okay." Cute. Okay, so now we need to add a round sand piece. Oops. Starting about here. Coming across. And then yeah, we're gonna make a big ol' dune sea. Big ol' dune sea. So I'm just gonna start with a base color, like so. That's fine, folks. Yay! I cast Fireball! Good luck! I still want to make that chat TTRPG, not TTRPG, text adventure. I think that'd be really fun. King says I cast Iron Deficiency. Oh no. King says, I'm scared. What's going to happen to Mister? Huh? Failed dramatically. What? Oh, you rolled that one. Oh, wait. A 2 and a 1. Oh no. That's, catastrophic. So, I don't know. What would happen in that case? Definitely nothing good. Guy says, I don't know, it bounces back and flies back here. Okay, so for me, the way I like to do magic is backfire. So hang on. So the way I like to do magic is, or the way I like to split things up in general is, you've got your difficulty rating, and then you've got 1 to 20. 1 and 20. And, based on where the difficulty rating is, so this is 15, say it's a difficulty rate, 10. So say it's a difficulty rating of 10. This is the DR. Getting that number means it works. But something bad happens. And they got halfway to either end. If it's anywhere in between here, it just works. If it's anywhere between here and here, no work. If it's anywhere between here and here, though, it no work plus something bad happens. And if it's between here and here, work plus good. So, given it was so far down, I'm saying, yeah, it A, didn't do what you wanted it to, and the something bad happened is it explodes in your face. So this would just be kind of like it fizzles out. You go to throw a fireball and all you do is throw some sparks. This would be the fireball, and this would be a really good fireball. This would be you go to throw a fireball and it explodes in your face, and you just wind up on fire. This guy says it explodes back in your face. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, this is how I like to do difficulty ratings. And then 20 is something works and something really good happens. Really good. And then a nat 1 is no work and something really bad happens. Scotty says it's a good system. I think it's good too. It's going to require me to make like a little guide for the DM that's just got like all the difficulty ratings. So difficulty ratings are generally 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. So I'll just make like a little guide that has all the breakpoints for all those numbers, just so people don't have to maths it out every single time. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Now, how to draw dunes? Chaos says, I wonder how long it will take for you to remember. Sorry, Chaos. I got distracted by a bajillion things. And I'm gonna get distracted again. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, well, I guess we'll come back and do the dunes in just a minute. I gotta go for a quick bathroom break, but yeah, I'll leave you with this, this beautiful sunset. Or sunrise. I don't know which. But yes, I will BRB soon. Yes, potato. Hey, Osvian, how you doing, buddy? How goes the goblin, or what was it? The goblinology? The goblinoid codex. Have you made any progress on how they all fit together? You can look on Discord. Oh! Oh! Okay. Ah, I see. Herbivore, carnivore, greenskin, proto-troll. Oh, interesting. Huh. Neat. Oh, happy lurking, Rissy! Alright, so I was looking up reference images for... Also, who's excited for Saturday? My god, I'm obsessed. I'm sorry. Ooh, here's a good one. Oh, wait, no, that's not good. I'm just looking up reference pictures for Dunes on my second screen. Man, this is making me want to play Kenshi. Gussie! Happy lurking, buddy! Oh man, looking at all these pictures of deserts making me want to go adventuring. There's deserts to explore. I can't find any pictures that quite... Okay, let's try Google Images. Oh, that's better? Okay, I'm definitely getting better results with Google. Hate to say it, but Google Images... Oh, although it's probably all AI. Gross. But, if it works... Alright, I think this is the best one we've got so far. I quite like this layout. Yeah, I like this. So I'm gonna reference this. Scuzzy says luck. Oh, wait, I already read that. Happy looking, Scuzzy! Alright, so let's just map out the general... Oh, I'm gonna need this pacified a bit. So we want Doom Shadow across here. Let's see. Doom Trace over here. Ozian says, I can't, I'm losing it. I just asked ChatGPT to make my shitty manga into something manga-like, and I don't know why it looks so freaking funny. Rissa says, okay, now I'm here, what are we working on today? Oh, we're working on a commission for Electroshark. It's an album cover. This is what we got so far. Oh, this is our, hang on, this is our initial sketch. Like, our initial idea sketch, and then this is where we're up to in the actual, painting. So yeah, this is what we're heading for, and this is what we got. But yeah, Rissy, how you doing? But yeah, right now we're just kind of like sketching, getting everything in place. It's making me want to play Kenshi, but we're battling through. In other news, I've been working on planning out my next build in Cobblemons. Rissy says I'm doing. Oh, Rissy says nice, nice. I'm doing good, I guess. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you're doing well. What you been up to today? Put a shadow there. Another streak of light over here, and then we'll close it off like that. Let's go. It says Rissy waves. Rissy says work. Also, how is it? Where are you gonna open up creative to open up a creative common world? Oh, yeah, I'd love to. I just didn't really get much interest. I didn't think anyone was interested. But yeah, if there's people who want it, 100% I'll get it set up. So there's two ways we can do this, Rissy, and I'm actually really glad you brought this up because I kind of needed something to bounce up ideas off for how we're gonna work it. So we could have it be a modded Minecraft world with a separate but similar mod pack that's that has some creative tools in it. You know, things like being able to copy and paste bits and pieces and stuff like that. Just tools to make creative mode a little easier. It can just be like a regular creative mode, or actually, I think those are the only two options. Unless you got some other ideas. Rissy says, I mean, just use the Eternus, or just type out the... Oh. Well. Huh. Rissy, I can spin it up now, and put it into creative mode, if you'd like, or, if you can hang out for another day, after stream, I can upload, because right now, the Eternus one is 4 sessions behind the current... I think it might be 5 now. It's a good number of sessions behind the current server. But, I don't know, I got red jello. Congratulations! But yeah, if you can hang out for a little bit, I can download move the Extern world over to the Eternus one. And then set it to creative, and then, you know, by next stream, it'll be available to do creative mode on. So which would you rather? I can spin it up now, but it means you'll lose everything else, everything you work on. Oh no, I'm 100% down for it. Heck yeah. I'm just wondering what you'd like. Risu says, I'll be busy in League today and tomorrow, so it was more... Oh, okay. Yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so what I think I'll do for that is... So for the Eterno server, every week, and this is looking for feedback. This isn't like I'm not saying this is how it is. I'm just saying this is an idea I have. So the Eterno, hang on. So the Eterno server and the Exodon server. So people can play on the Eterno server in creative mode for a week, and then once the Eternos, hang on, yeah. So this is the Eterno server just doing its thing. Every week when we have our Eternos game, at the end, I'll bring the world over into the... Sorry, every week, we do the Exodon, like the get together. What are we yapping about? How the creative world server is going to work. So, yeah, every week, well, when we've had our Exodon session on the paid server, I'll take the Exodon world, and I'll bring it over, and override the existing Eternos world. So whatever you build in the Eternos world, in creative mode, will get deleted every week. And then, you know, you can have a week of just messing around, and then it'll get overridden by the Exodon, and so on. What do you think? Scotty says, I don't know, but I have red jello. I'm glad you got your jello, buddy. But yeah, does that sound like a good idea? Would you mind losing all the work that you do in creative mode on the Eterno server every week? So yeah, you can just work on it, and then it gets reset. Or would you like for us... Okay, so that's idea 1. Idea 2 is that they just both be parallel. So... yeah, anything that happens on one server won't be carried over. I kinda... Oh? MC says, good idea. I would help with experimenting... Oh, would help with experimenting with builds to bring to the survival server. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, cool. I promise these shadows will make sense in just a minute. I'm just kind of like getting the outlines of these, or how these dunes might look. Come across here, and then down to there, and then we fill all this in, and that's another dune shape. I hope this works. Actually, I have no idea if this is gonna look any good or not. I haven't done dunes like this before. There's another dune over that side. Now just a bunch of lines coming down here. So that's a dune there, and then a bunch of lines coming across here to show that's a dune there. And I think these lines are gonna kind of like swerve, like so. And then swerving lines like that. Um, Chaos says, just make them parallel. Much easier to manage, too. Okay. Downside with the parallel thing is that... Okay, so two downsides to the parallel thing. One, people might focus more on the free server, just build their things there, and not really engage as much with the weekly server. And problem two is the open server, the old the forever server will wind up not having all the structural stuff in it. So someone might on the Eterno server go off and find a spot they really want to build on, build that thing, have it all planned out, only to get to the external server and find out that someone else has already built something there. So I feel like maximizing the creative one as creative would probably be the best idea. Like doing everything we can to make sure it's just about the creatives and less about like gameplay. Also, I'm a little worried that people might use the creative one for scouting, but I'll just have to trust that people don't. Yeah. Okay, this stone here needs to be brought over, because that's not going to work with that shadow being on that side of the hill. Let's bring the stone over here. That looks better. If I shade in that part of this stone. That's all good, that's all good. This here needs to be out. And Mushta, welcome! It's an early morning, huh? I mean, early morning, late night, who's to tell? Scuzzy says, hi, Moosh. Moosh says, hi, Scuzzy. Chaos says, internet breaking again. Look, happy lurking, buddy. Also, I have been watching the YouTube thing occasionally. Just, not when you're paying attention, apparently. Mooshta says, hi, Scuzz. Scuzzy says, hi, Moosh. Chaos says, internet breaking again. Oh, yeah. MC says, you could remove the ores and stuff, or regenerate a new map, but I don't know. Well, hang on. We here for the explainer? The way I'm thinking of doing it is having the Eternos, Exton. The Exton's just like constant, and then every week we bring the Exton over and update the the creative world so that it's in line with the survival world. That's how I should say it. It's creative versus survival. Yeah. Mushta says, "How are you, Sleepy? I'm kind of exhausted. Not gonna lie. It's been a hectic week, and I've got a lot to do. But you know, excited. Excited, kind of exhausted. The kind of exhausted that you're happy to have." MC says, "Makes sense." Well, that's just my idea. So Chaos seems to... So Chaos suggested that the creative and survival worlds, I should just update the creative world, and then they just both be completely separate. And they just... Yeah. No crossing over. So those are the two current ideas. If you have any suggestions, definitely here to hear it. I might make a poll up on the Discord. See if anyone has... See if we can get attention at that. Mushita says, fair, I need to learn how to lock in and actually continue my art. I don't know why, but something happens and I just get completely stuck. So, Yemi introduced me to this idea of, body doubling. I just used to call it study halling. Um, if it helps, and it for sure helps me, I can definitely recommend, uh, jumping in a stream with someone. And, you know, working while they're working. I find it enormously helpful just being around people who are being productive. It's, monkey see, monkey do kind of thing. Uh, but give it a go now, while you're watching the stream. It might help. Just having someone, here, talking, while you work. Ozian says, I need to wait 3 minutes before being a capture. Don't be capture. Musha says, yeah, I get that, and I try, but I get so distracted. Wait. Oh, Yemi! Hello! Whoosh, I literally just name-dropped you. Hi! And I'm glad you think so. This is a lot of first times for me. I haven't really drawn dunes before. I've only drawn one sky before. I've drawn lots of characters, but this is yeah, a lot of news for me. Yeah, Yemi, welcome. Hi, how you doing? Yemi says, hello, folks. Musha says, oh, hi, Yemi. Presumably in, Tommy Wiseau's voice. Ocean says, did not like the ad. 4 out of 10. Oh, what did they try and add you? Yemi says, all the times I come in and you're like, I was just talking about you. Yeah, we really do seem to be, Beetlejuicing you quite a bit. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to Beetlejuice you, Yemi. But glad you're here. Beetlejuice? Oh yeah, Beetlejuice is a very, very old movie about a crazy... is he like a demon or a monster or something? But yeah, you say his name 3 times in a mirror, and he appears. So whenever someone says you Beetlejuice them, it's kind of like you were talking about them, and that's what caused them to appear. Yeah, he says, wasn't complaining, just noticing a pattern. Well, I feel kind of bad. It's kind of like when you call someone up and you're worried that they might be in the car or something. Like, that calling someone anxiety. I'm just worried, like, maybe you were doing something, you were busy, and then we just accidentally summoned you. Yemi says, yeah, if you say Beetlejuice's name 3 times. Oh, yeah. It summons him. Yeah, he's a demon. Oh, he was a demon. Ocean says, bike thing, but the ad had football in it. Huh. Musha says, so if I say yummy, 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 wait, hang on. So if I say yummy, 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 yummy appears? Huh, nailed it. Yemi says, I'm already here. Wait, hang on. If we say Yemi 3 times again, does that mean we get another Yemi? I'm gonna head back and do a little bit more. Actually, I'm gonna go through here and silhouette this character real quick, because that'll help me to get a vibe for how we're gonna lay out the environment, because that's very important. The main focus on this piece is actually the environment and just showing off how the world looks. The characters are still very, very important, very, very high priority, but not as important as the environment in this case. Oh, sorry for all this snifflings coming across in the microphone. I'm still kind of on the tail end of this flu. Never fully went away. Yomi says, what's the figure hiding in the shadows? Oh, this is Ophiniel. Ophiniel? This is the primary antagonist of, Electroshark's story. Yes, but with an O. Ophiniel. Interesting. It is interesting. Definitely, jump into Electroshark's stream sometime if you want a, more information. Musha says, the name reminds me of Ezreal from League of Legends. I think I'm an addict now. Glad I'm on Linux. I don't have to, I literally can't get addicted to League, and don't you say a thing, Chaos. I know I can see you typing. I see you typing. Stop it. I don't need to dual boot my, my Linux just so I can play League of Legends. Musha said, that's a bad thing? What, being addicted to League? Probably. League is such a good game. It's definitely a game. For sure. We can agree on that. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just teasing. It's actually not. I had a good time with it when I played. Racine says, I hate and like League at the same time. Mushta says, should play League, Sleepy? I did used to play League, and I quite enjoyed my time there. I don't think I want to go back, though. You know, it's, I've moved on. Bigger and better things, you know? Mushta says, I need to quit, but I enjoy the game too much. That's fair. Wait, hang on. How serious are you about that? Do you feel like it's becoming a problem? Or is it just kind of like, yeah, it'd be nice to quit, but I don't really need to, per se? Mish just says, no, it's genuinely a problem, but like, it'll be fine. I mean, there are techniques to, you know, addiction is very well researched. So if you feel like you're having, and gaming addiction is kind of a thing. It's, you know, especially games like League that do have people who work for them who used to work in the gambling industry. They do bring a lot of gambling very icky gambling mechanics over. They're not as bad as the gacha games. My God, gacha games are literally casinos. Um, Musha says it's better than other previous addictions I've had, so I'm not too stressed. Okay. Well, as long as you're good with it, that's the important thing. Okay. Ooh-wee. Things looking pretty good. We'll go through and blend all these streaks a little, but this is kind of like getting a general vibe check for how we're gonna lay out these dunes. Now, another thing we need is... Oh, Musha says, I don't know how... Oh, sorry. I don't know. I feel kind of not mentally stable at times when I genuinely just have League thoughts during regular life. I always, put in a champion's name at, like, fast food name sections, so I get random fast food workers to say, the milkshake is for Draven is ready. Oh, the milkshake for Draven is ready. That's actually hilarious. I like that idea. Fox approves. But yeah, so another thing we need to add here is some buildings that are kind of, yeah, some ruined structures. So let's mention a little something here. Push that out. Add some sand kind of coming up the edge of this. So... let's not tilt the building quite so much. So the buildings are tilted to kind of like help frame the... So everything with this back, yeah, I want to have some buildings that kind of like tilted away from the action. Just kind of like giving a really intense... Just pointing all the visual action towards the subjects. So yeah, big old building here. So... I'm not 100% set on this angle, but it'll do for now. Let's tear off some of this roof. Austrian says, hasn't been 20 minutes and the moderator's already took web post down. Oh no! Wait, what? You mean, hang on, the goblin post? Take a big chunk out of this building. Random image board. Oh. Sorry about that, buddy. I guess they just weren't ready. And then floor here and a floor there. Windows. Windows. Or something like that? Really not happy with this angle. Let's try something like that, maybe? And then let's pile some sand up around the edges of it, like so. This side here is going to be pitch black because it's right up. Sorry, it's the exact opposite angle of the sun. This one here is going to be a little bit dark. So we'll add a little bit of black here. This part in here is definitely going to be black. This part here. These windows. It's the bitch! Oh, we're coming up on 3 hours. I did say I'd try to limit myself to 3 hours today. Let's do a little sketch of the electroshark character. So let's, new layer, and then we'll pacify, oopsies, this a little, so we can see what we're working with. And then, yeah, let's do some sketching. Yes, quickly coming on time to wrap things up, so if anyone has anyone they'd like to see us raid, we're just going for a standard hours today, I think, because wasn't really intending to stream today. Glad we did, but yeah, don't want to burn ourselves out, especially since we got a big week of oh wow, stuff to do. I mean, yeah, we got so much to do this week. We got we got Cobblemons, we got more emojis to do, we've got the always popular Scrungles tomorrow. I think we're all looking forward to that. I'm gonna duplicate these two. Merge them, and scale this down. She's not supposed to be quite that big. Back to the shop. Oh, you know what? I've got to line art this. Even if it's going to be silhouetted, I'm going to need the line art to get an idea of where the, all the hair tentacles and stuff are going to be. So that. And earphone here. Earphone here. Headband's gonna be about there. So looking up. I. Let's just... We'll put the hair stuff in later. We'll just get the pose in for now. So they're gonna be turned slightly like so. Coming back here with... whip. There. I'm gonna put the whip on another layer. Coming around. Oh, hey, let's give that the color that's supposed to be. It's about there. We'll color pick it later. Just gonna come down and up and sine wave around. There. Nice. Pacify that a little. Ooh, I think we can make this a little bigger. Actually, hang on. We need to needs to go across there. You know what? That'll do for now. We'll come back and tweak it later. Oh, Osmian says, what's with the obsession of calling food recipes better than sex? I tried your Pinterest risotto channel, and frankly, I was wondering if your needs are being met. Random woman on random site. Actually, yeah, maybe Osmian's onto something here. Maybe it is just a subtle cry for help. Let's bring the head across. So we don't want him to be slouching. This is a proud stance. Aggressive, but not humbled. That's what we're going for. So, something like that. There. It's, very... I'm trying to get the old Atari vibes. You know, where there's... They very often have this kind of action shot on the camera, on the covers of the games. Just yeah, kind of over the top, but in the best way. Tail and tail. Did I really do it? Oh, I forgot to add the tail to this character. Easy fix. Oh, hang on. We'll have the tail come out other side here. Just to kind of have them mirroring the first character a bit, but also to offset the spear. Pretty sure Neil has a tail. I need to double check that. Yeah, there we go. That's a little too low. Let's bring all this up a bit. Much better. Okay, that's, oh, what am I gonna do for the other hand, though? Let's just kind of have it... Oh, in front of the body. That's what we need. Crow, hello! Welcome! I was thinking about you earlier today, Crow. How you been? Haven't seen much of you. Bit worried about. Worried about you. How you been? What you been up to? Is everything okay? We missed you. Crow says, Fox on a Wednesday? Yay! Yeah, bonus Fox. Aren't you lucky? But yeah, Crow. Also very lucky to have a Crow. How you doing? I'm actually gonna be packing it in a little bit. Doing good! Drawing a commission. Oh, me too! Let's go! How's yours going? Like I said, I'm probably gonna be wrapping things up here a little bit. But so glad we managed to catch Crow. Can we get murder in chat for Crow? Crow! It's a big order, so it's a slow process. Ah, I see, I see. What is it? What's it about? Rissy says, oh, you need a raid target? Not just yet. I think since Crow's arrived, I would like to... push through for another little bit. Since we have a Crow. My reason to keep going. Crow says, I'm doing book covers for a series. Ooh, cool. Is it a lot of book covers? Foxy Fizz, hello! Why is my... Oh no. There we go. Process is like 4. They haven't finished the port yet. I got book 1 done so far. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, Foxy, welcome. How you doing, buddy? Let's thicken up this tail a bit. Actually, let's thicken up this tail a lot. This tail's way too small. Oh, big tail. Okay, the whip can definitely be bigger. Let's scale the frick out of this. That's better. But yeah, I guess me and Crow are study buddies. Let's go. But Crow, we've got another Cobblemon on the weekend, as always. I hope you can make it. We've all been very busy making cool stuffs just for you. Crow says, "Oh yeah, Pokemon. I'll definitely get on." Wonderful. I think the top either the top needs to get scaled up or the bottom needs to get scaled down. I think the top needs to be scaled up a bit. This doesn't feel quite right proportion-wise. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's a big improvement. I think the tail doesn't need to be that swished up. I think we can chill out on that a bit. Maybe have it come down to here. Best. Yeah, that works. I have to look up some reference pictures on Shark Tales, but I think this'll do for now. Just getting the idea. Let's get everything in place. Yeah, it's better. Let's line up the chest a little. Up that shoulder a bit. I think this is good. Okay, so we're gonna need another building in the background here. Continue the dunes up to the horizon. Do some more work on the sky, because it looks good from back here, but zoom in and it falls apart really quick. So we gotta get that looking much better. But aside from that, I think we're on to a good start. I think we'll bring the character up to here, because we want to have... Let's bring our guides back. We want to have space down the bottom for title cards and credits and stuff. This looks going straight down because of the shape of the dune. So it's going to be coming up a little. So here. Stepping just a bit on the dune. Maybe a bit more. Ooh, I like this pose. Ooh, this is a winner. Oh, 100%. This is fire. Heck yeah! And then this leg here is gonna be straight. And pitched out this way, because sand's really hard to walk on. I don't know, like... We've all been to the beach, but walking on dunes is a whole nother beast. Beach sand tends to be, desert sand and beach sand are very different. Beach sand, so fun fact, you can't make... Saudi Arabia is one of the world's biggest importers of sand, which sounds wild because they're in a desert, but the reason being is that you can't make concrete out of desert sand, because desert sand particles are spherical, because they're abraded by the wind, whereas river and ocean sand is very often more polygonal. You know, they're all sorts of, like, you know, sharp edges, because they're all made by particles smashing against each other, whereas desert sand's particles wearing against each other by the wind. So, yeah, walking through desert sand is a lot harder than walking through sand at the beach. A lot harder. Random side tangent. Y'all used to that by now, though. There we go. Again, tail needs to be scaled up. I don't know why I'm so shy with the tail. Although, actually, hang on. Yeah, tail needs to be scaled up, but also the legs need to be scaled down. I'm just gonna go ahead and sneak in here, grab all this leggy stuff. Need to scale that down a little. Alright, and I think all this in general can be scaled down a little. A little, just a smidge too big. That's better. And again, I think we can scale up the tail. Ah! I need to get the whip. Okay, I think maybe we should probably raid out. I will be in the Discord after stream though. I'll probably still be working on various things and shenanigans. But yeah, if someone wants to Resi guide the raid, I think we'll be about ready to wrap things up. It was so good to see you again, Crow. Even if it was just for a little bit. Let's add some silhouette to this. Oh, there we go. Whiskey says, raid Russell draws. Okay! Perfect. Will do. Salutes. Just, painting the silhouette for this. And perfect. De-silhouette this. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Let's find Rosalie Draws. Ooh. Mizuki's streaming. I'll probably jump into there after we raid. I've got Rosalie Draws favorited already, so if they're streaming, there they are, Rosalie Draws. Ooh, Starby's also streaming. Lots of people streaming today. Little Guy streaming, Polygon streaming, Temptix streaming. Oh no, Rosalie's got pre-roll ads on. Ooh, they're doing Toontown, but first, art fight! Art fight, art fight, art fight. Okay, okay. Slash raid Rosalie Draws. I don't think we'll do the end card today. I think we'll just hang on this. Yes, thank you so much everyone for coming along. Very big thanks to Arctic Champion for the follow. Much appreciated. We love a good follow. And yeah, thanks to everyone who came along. It was really fun. We got a really good start on this piece. I'm super happy with that. I'm actually really surprised at how well this is turning out. I was, not gonna lie, a little worried, because it's only the second sky I've done, but I think we're coming pretty good. Also, first time I've done dunes. But yeah, it seems to be working out pretty well. Um, but yeah, so tomorrow is going to be... Oh, tomorrow's Scrungle Day! So, if you don't have a Scrungle, or if you do, please come along. Also, if you're interested in learning about animation, I've noticed a couple of people mentioning that they want to learn how to do animation stuff. Unit, this one's for you. Do come along, because I do animation stuff while doing the Scrungles. The Scrungles is like 90% animation. So, yeah. And then day after that, we're doing some emojis. Oh man, the emojis that we're gonna be doing on Friday. I'm so excited to show you guys what we're doing for that. And then, Cobblemons. So, yeah, a lot. We've got a lot on this week. But, I'm very excited about it. I hope you are too. I'll be in the Discord, after stream, after I got myself something to eat. And we're gonna go see Rosalie. Till next time, bye!
Well, oh no! Hi, Sleepy. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. What were you up to? Here, let me give you a shout out. I am fighting my computer right now, Sleepy. Well, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Here, let me give you a little shout out. There you go. Yeah, go fall asleep. Yeah, what were you up to? I did this big update where I got Criddle did a little art fight, and I made it the shirt. But now it's like art fighting computer. Yeah, I am literally art fighting my computer. My mic is like not working. Exactly. It's too peak. Exactly. But yeah, Twitch is being mean. For some reason, Photoshop. Wait, not Photoshop. Look at